Wearing a mask is now a crime in Hong Kong as police are making arrests amid a new wave of pro-democracy protests. Greg Palcott was in the crowds as the police moved in and joins us now from a rainy Hong Kong where it is already Monday morning. Hi, Greg.
Hello, Leland. That's right. It has been a rainy all day and into the night, but that did not stop tens of thousands of protesters coming out. They are rejecting this new government face mask ban on a very tear gas filled day. Take a look at what we saw.
It's basically a cat and mouse game here. Sunday afternoon in Hong Kong. We're looking down at protesters being pushed down that one street there. We've seen a lot of tear gas. Police are trying to push them back. But just in case, we're looking at a line of riot police on that overpass, ready to act stronger.
Now, after a peaceful start, the police moved in, yes, with tear gas and some pretty tough tactics. Protesters were also fighting their foes. Most were, in fact, wearing those masks aimed at hiding their identities from authorities. Reports are that 13 people were arrested. We saw a few detained. And with legal efforts to block that ban so far failing, Hong Kongers were speaking out. Take a listen.
I see you have a face mask on.
Yeah, because protect my face.
So you don't care? You're not going to take that mask off?
Yeah.
You don't care about what the government said?
No, it's okay. It's fine. For the democracy.
For democracy?
Yes.
Now, what is seen as significant, though small, the first reaction in 4 months of unrest to protesters from Chinese troops who were posted here. One held up a banner on the top of their headquarters warning of arrests if the protesters continued to point distracting laser lights in the eyes of the soldiers on guard. Now, Leland, an intervention, of course, of those troops would be seen as a last resort by Beijing, maybe the most dangerous. We're watching it. Back to you.
Yeah, a game changer, too, in terms potentially of a U.S. response. Real quick, Greg, you and I have been in these crowds in various places. Cairo comes to mind, as well as the Ukraine. How do these protests compare to what we've seen of popular uprisings in the past?
Very tough on both sides, Leland. The police, month by month, and we've been here starting in June, have been playing a very tougher game. And also, we're seeing it from the protesters. They were peaceful about the first month or so, but now they're moving. They're throwing rocks, they're throwing Molotov cocktails, gas bombs, and they're erecting barricades. I have to say, though, they are the most polite protesters I have ever seen in Iraq, in Baghdad, other places. These guys take their time. They part the ways for an ambulance. They make sure that you're okay. So if I got to be around some protesters, I'd pick these guys. But it's dangerous on both sides for sure.
Yeah, for you and your crew, great job out there, Greg, and appreciate it. We'll check back in with you. Thank you. Jillian?
Always good to be polite. Seeking